Hello and welcome to your reading. This is Lucy B. You have reached Seer and Seeker. And today's topic is going to be, what does your aura say about you to others? This reading is going to explore the energetic impression you leave behind, your unspoken messages, your aura, how your aura communicates to others before you even say anything, before words are ever exchanged. Your aura is the language of your soul. So I got to thinking, let me do a reading for the collective to explore what your angels, what spirit has to say about your aura, how others perceive you from your aura, and title it, what does your aura say about you to others? So as you can see right here, there are 3 roses for you to choose from, and then 3 different decks that I will be working with. Starting out with the moonstone rose, this beautiful rose right here. Take a look at this beautiful crystal, the moonstone. So pretty. It is one of my favorites. And the card that goes with this one is the star. Angel of Hope. This one right here is the Citrine rose, another one of my favorites. So pretty. And this one goes with this deck. And then we have this one right here, which is the amethyst stone. And this one will go with this card right here, this star card right here. So let's get going. See you at your reading. Pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Hello, pile 1. You picked the beautiful moonstone, one of my favorite opalescent crystal. So beautiful. Love it. And this star card right here. The star card is about healing and hope. And I thought that this would be an appropriate, beautiful card to, or rather theme, to go well with the aura, to go well with this title. This right here is the beautiful star card. It says the Angel of Hope, as the star card brings the possibility of hope and balancing your life between the physical and the spiritual, between the conscious and unconscious. We're going to go straight into your reading now. This is an aura deck that I'm going to be utilizing. Angels, I'm curious to find out, and so are they, for the collective who's listening right now, for those who are listening, and for those who picked pile 1. Primarily, what is the aura? The dominant aura color, the primary vibration that people sense immediately when they meet those who are listening right now from pile 1. And what a beautiful response, a very safe response from Spirit. The aura that they gave you that people pick up on is rainbow. Now, basically what they're telling you is that because this is the collective, they're being cautious and letting us all know that there isn't one particular dominant aura that they're picking up on those who are listening. To be fair, and for those of the collective, they are saying that there are different colors that are connected to those who are listening. This is a special message directly by Archangel Raziel, who is the mystical angel, the one who would be connected, the best that of all of them, the one who would be best connected to letting you know about your aura is Archangel Raziel. And so within the rainbow, there's a multitude of different color auras, either that you yourself can be emitting, depending on your frame of mind, what's going on in your life. There are some people who carry a persistent aura about them, but in your particular case, your aura does change. From just about any color that you see right here, it could be changed. It could change. The message that it is saying, however, with this card is that you are someone who is very spiritual, who is enlightened, someone who is able to adapt and change, someone who carries a lot of soul within your own soul, connected to the spiritual realm. What do I mean by carrying your soul within your soul? Simply meaning that you are soulful, simply meaning that you are someone who believes, simply meaning that you are open to expanding your divination in different areas, expanding your subconscious to receive information. Someone that carries high spirit. Someone who is connected to the angels. Archangel Raziel may be one who is connected to you spiritually as well. So that's what I got for the first question right now. Let's go on now to see how others feel around you. Do they feel safe, inspired, intimidated, comforted by your aura? What do others pick up about you? Let's see what the angels have to say about that. What do others pick up about you? When you walk into the room, when they're meeting you for the very first time, what is it that you're exuding? How do other people feel around pile one when they first meet them or when they are in their presence? Heal thyself. And let's see what this other card will say. How do others feel about you, sense when they first meet you or when you walk into their space? And we have Aterna with metamorphosis, transcend, and journey, she who becomes. As I was saying earlier, what they're picking up about you is your spirituality. They know that you are different from them. They may also be picking up with this Heal Thyself card, a sense that you are a type of person who can help them out in whatever situation or time in their lives that they may need it. You are a person that's dependable, that they can go to. You're a person that if there is anybody who can help them. You are a dependable person that they would be able to provide support of any kind, whether it's talking to them, healing them. Maybe you are someone who is a spiritual healer right now or working towards that, or maybe you are in the medical field. They pick that up about you, that caring, nurturing side about you, the ability to support them and provide help to them if they ever felt the need to. And with this Eterna card right here, someone who is also not only spiritual, but if they have known you long enough, they're starting to notice that you are changing. You are no longer the person that you were before, and right before their eyes, they're starting to see change within you that they either didn't realize that you were capable of, or are being surprised that you're changing, or are just in awe of you changing right now. And they can't really pinpoint what it is. They just see you as someone who is special, someone who is different. They see you as someone who knows what they want and is on a journey, on a path to changing. Even though they may not know anything about you, they just sense that from what your aura is putting out to them. Now, of course, this all depends on the person who's reading you as well. Not everyone has the gift of being able to read the energy of somebody else, but for those who do, this is what you are putting out to the world, the energy that you are putting out to others out there. But let's see what other messages does your aura send out about who you are. What other messages does your aura send out? The Emperor. Definitely you send out the message. Your aura sends out the message that you are a very independent person. You are someone who cannot be messed around with. You are someone who's stable. You are someone who knows how to make a decision and stand firm in it. You are also someone who is very fair, wise. And so your aura presents to those out there that you are not someone to mess around with. You are someone who is wise and cannot be misled, because you've lived too many stories already in your life, and you can smell baloney, BS, a mile away. So the message that your aura sends to people out there is, you know what? If you're going to come with a story to me, something that's not truthful, I'm not the right person for you to come to. Go somewhere else. I'm not to be messed with. Very, very nice, strong person that you are. Very, very, very strong. But sometimes people don't always understand us because they don't know us. And sometimes people misunderstand who we are. It's very, very sad. It happens to all of us. So let's ask your angels, what is it about your aura sometimes, about your persona, that sometimes people misinterpret? Especially those who don't know you. What does the world sometimes misinterpret from you? What is it that maybe you unconsciously put out? And fair warning, This deck is pretty strong. It is a shadow work deck. So it is pretty strong and harsh in the advice that it says. But view it as something where you can utilize it to grow, not to become offended. That is not the purpose of this. So the card flipped out, and this is what the message is for you. Confusion. So sometimes people see you as someone who is very confused. Although you have this strong, stable personality over here, as a human, we don't always carry this energy 100% of the time. And oftentimes people may misinterpret who you are and think that you are somebody who's a little impulsive, flighty, a little confused. The message here says you are allowing yourself to be led astray. Connect with your clarity to see the right path. So there's a message here that perhaps the current energy that you are experiencing right now has you a little bit thinking about too many options, too many decisions, your hands in too many cookie jars, doing too many things at one time, and all that this is leading to you is to be a little confused and unorganized. This is sometimes something that you put out and people misinterpret, thinking that this is who you are. When in reality, we know that you are someone who is very capable of being very stable, very focused, a leader, but not when you get into your head and you do too many things at one time. So you're being asked to maybe slow down, get a little bit more organized in your life. Not that you should care what other people think about you, especially if they don't know you. But overall, a piece of advice that is good for you is to slow down, focus on being a little bit more, well, focused, less impulsive, less emotionally driven, and more towards the energy of what the Emperor is, which is much more your true energy. These cards right here will also give me some additional information as to what others may see you as, which is not always necessarily accurate. Here we go. I had to flip them over. Some were backwards. All right, angels. What do people misread about pile 1 sometimes? Thank you. Vengeful. They may see you as someone. Wow. That is definitely a confirmation here. Vengeful. They may see you sometimes as someone who, well, takes revenge on things, doesn't accept the things that happen. But I think it is mostly because you are a person who's very fair, which is what the Emperor is. And when you see either a situation that happens that is not just for yourself, but for somebody else, you get really ticked off. But some people may see you getting upset over the way things may not always go your way, or if you see something happening that is not right, and some of the things that may come out of your mouth at that time may sound a little bit on the negative side, where you could be someone who might have revenge on someone. So this is something that Spirit is saying, that those around you may see you at times because of whatever actions you may portray, the words that you may say, as somebody who could be a vengeful person. And then it says here, knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. That's from Carl Jung. And that message had to come out especially for you. This is the first time this card ever comes out in this reading. So it is very telling as to those who are misinterpreting you, because people have their own darkness, but not always people are willing to look at their own darkness before judging others. And knowing your areas of need, your shadow work, and working on it is one of the best things that we can do, is acknowledgement of our own areas that we need work on. Let's put this down. All right. I thought that was pretty telling, the information that we got. I'd like to finish up with a little angel messages for you, please. What advice and angel messages do we have for those in pile 1, please? Angels, what advice do you have for those of pile 1, please? Dice, meaning be aware of the synchronicities around you. The universe is speaking to you. Take a chance on the situation you have been wondering about. It's not luck, it's manifestation. Be mindful of your thoughts as your reality is being created. Beautiful little message. All right, let's put these over here and out of the way. And let's see what other angel messages there are for you. Angels, what other messages do you have for pile 1, please? What other advice do you have? Thank you. You have the angel Haziel, and the angel says, what have you promised that you haven't fulfilled? Our word is our bond. Keep yours today. All right, nice message there. And what else do we have? What other angel messages before we close out? What other messages do we have here before we close out? Thank you. Every prayer is heard. Trust that the answers are unfolding in perfect timing. Very nice. All right, this was your reading. Remember that your aura is not meant to be understood by everyone. It is meant to resonate with those aligned with your soul. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and especially subscribe. And I am just doing this to get the messages of your angels to you and my angels out, and to provide any support for anyone out there who is interested in hearing. I do ask if you can please subscribe for sure, because that way the algorithm of YouTube, the more subscribers there are, the more it pushes it out to other people, other like-minded people who may need to hear these messages. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your reading. My name was Lucy B, and until next time, I'll see you at your next reading. Bye-bye for now. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. You chose the Citrine rose right here. Very beautiful. Citrine is a crystal connected to Leo, if you happen to be a Leo. It is also a beautiful stone connected to joy and happiness and protection, fire, anything related to the sun. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous and very protective stone connected to this particular star card. And of course, the star card is all about healing and balancing your subconscious with your unconscious, and balancing your life better with your spiritual and your physical world, and the possibility of hope coming into your life. hope in whatever direction you need in your life. Let's put this card over here, and let's start out first with the first question, which will be, what is your dominant aura color? What is the primary vibration that people sense immediately when they meet you? Angels, this is for pile 2. Be so kind to provide me with the aura color of those in pile 2. The primary color that people perceive when they meet them, or when pile 2 walks into a room. Primary color is, all right, I have to take this. This is the same exact card that came out from the first reading. It is the rainbow card. Now, Archangel Raziel is very much a part of this reading. Not only this reading, but there may be messages for you in pile 1 as well. This is the same exact card. Now, you may say, whoa, my aura is a rainbow. No. Part of this is a very cautious answer from Archangel Raziel to you. And part of it is also giving you an explanation of what others see about you. Excuse me. You saw me shuffle, and this same card popped out. So this is the way that we have to go. And what this card says about your aura to people, not that they see you in a rainbow color, it is mostly that your aura changes. Your aura is not the same all the time. There are people that have a very persistent aura about them, and that really doesn't change. But in your case, it changes quite often, depending upon the mood that you are in, the state of mind that you are in. Excuse me. This is also a very cautious answer from Archangel Raziel as well, because as this is the collective, and there are many different people hearing this message, of course, not all will have one particular aura color. So your aura can be any one of these colors, depending on either who you are right now, who is listening, or you may be someone whose aura color changes frequently throughout the day to any possibility of these colors that you see. The message of this particular card is enlightened, adaptable, soulful, and connected with Archangel Raziel, who is the mystical archangel of all of the angels in the realm. He is the one that is the most mystic. And excuse my voice, whenever I get going with connection to spirit, I either get an itchy nose or my voice starts crackling, which is very, very interesting. But he is the one that should be here in discussion of your aura, your spiritual aura. So welcome, Archangel Raziel, to this reading. Let's see what Archangel Raziel has in store for you. Let's see now how others feel around you. What is the vibe that you give to others, your aura gives to others? What is the vibe? How do others feel around you? Wow. And the card that flew out, thank you, Archangel Raziel, is clear aura. A peacefulness about you. A clarity about you. When people connect with you from the beginning, when they see you, when you walk in, they're seeing a gentleness about you, a clarity about you, a goodness about you. They see you as someone who is clear-minded, who is of clear thought. They see you as an intuitive person. They also see you a little bit of an introvert. You come across as being a little bit on the shy side, shy but smart at the same time, at least for one of you. I'll get a little bit more information from Clear Aura from the book as we move on. Let's see what other information, how others feel around you. Can I get some more information about how others feel around the collective in pile 2? How do others feel around you? Okay, we have Pearl. Empower, uplift, and elevate. For some of you, your presence is uplifting to people. Your presence improves on the environment wherever you go. You can walk into a room and the room could be really down and quiet, and your presence elevates the energy of that room. It also is an aura of being shy yet strong at the same time, virile, knowing, highly intuitive. Someone that can't really be messed with, because not that you are somebody tough, but rather somebody that is knowingly wise. Someone who has seen a few things, good and bad, in your life. Someone who is progressing to improving on the situations that are going on in your life and trying to leave behind the past. I see here something that represents to me like the lion's mane. Some of you may be Leo, which would be nice, because if you connect it to the citrine, that is your gemstone. But I'm getting the vibration here of a potential Leo, or at least some of the fire signs. If it's not Leo, it would be Aries or Sagittarius as well. The number 7 may be of importance to you as well. Let's put this over here and let's keep going. Let me take a quick little read from the book of Clear Aura and see what that says for you. Clear Aura, number 7. It says here as advice, practice good spiritual hygiene just as you practice physical hygiene. Spend time with people and things or in places that raise your vibration, which is a great way to shake the aura free of unwanted etheric debris. Develop practices that, like a hungry toad, take care of spiritual pests and insects and keep your aura pure. What I'm getting from here is advice from Spirit saying that your aura, your energy, is something that people sometimes gravitate towards and may drain you. Have you ever heard of emotional vampires? That is exactly what I'm feeling about your aura, and how you are someone who can be of a healing type of person towards others. And that could be draining. I did mention that when you come into the room, you uplift, and that is energy that you are putting out. That could be very tiring. And also the energy vampires, that are around your environment may sometimes make you feel very low in energy, very low motivated. And it's something that when you go into an environment where there are a lot of people, a party, some kind of union, some kind of get together, or even going to restaurants and areas where there are a lot of people, and you get home and you just need a nap, these are clues to you that you've expended a lot of your energy trying to calm the environment down. That your persona, your spirit, has cleansed the area, and now you're drained. So basically, Spirit is telling you, you take care of yourself. Make sure that you take care of yourself as well. And then we have Pearl, she who rises up. Empower, uplift, and elevate. Let's see what the book says for Pearl. The message of this card is that you have all the power you need to raise yourself up to the next level. Some of that strength may come from others who want to help you. Look to those around you to find the tribe members who want to lift you up rather than press you down. This card represents that clear-eyed friend who only wants the best for you. Elevate your own soul by remembering that empowerment comes from within, but a little boost from a friend never hurts. Fierce and wild, remember the phoenix when you see Pearl. Rise up to greet any challenge presented to you. You are an elevated soul ready to supercharge your life. This card reminds you to lift your head with pride so that you can see the way to your amazing future. Very beautiful advice from this card to you, and very appropriate. Let's go on to the next question. What message does your aura send out about who you are? Are you sending the right messages out about who you are? What are you sending out? What messages are you sending out to others about who you are? Ooh, we got the Three of Swords. Now, the message that you're sending out to others is not that you are a crying mess and you have to heal from everything. Instead, the message that you are sending out to others is that you are a person who is on your road to recovery in whatever format that may be. Emotionally, intellectually, physically. Are you going back to school to try and improve on your life? Have you been through a very, very dark time in your life, which the Three of Swords represents? But you are on your way to improving. So what you are, the message that you are sending out to others is, yes, I may have had some dark times in my life. I may have had some really difficult times in my life. Some of them may be still recent, but you know what? I am strong and I know how to move forward, and I am moving forward. So this energy is something who represented me in the past, not somebody who I am right now. This is not where I am right now. This is not where I am going. This is where I was. And I am healing. And what I am putting out to others is showing them that I am somebody who has something to offer to somebody else, because I have the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience of what I lived and what I can provide to others. I am someone who has been there, so to speak, and I am somebody who got there, who got to a better place in my life, and I am someone that anyone can come and talk to, and I can listen to them, and I can understand them, and I can support them. So the message that I am giving to those out there is to come to me and listen to me and confide in me whenever you have times in your life that you are struggling, because I can listen, I can hear you, I can be there for you, I can give you a helping hand, and I can set you on the right path for moving into the right direction, just like I am right now. Beautiful message for you. Beautiful message. Very strong person that you are. May God bless you. Now here comes a difficult part. What do others misread about you? What do others misread about you? Because you know what? People who don't know us often get the wrong impression about us. And it is something that we have to deal with when people are wrong. But that's their problem. But these cards are a little abrupt. This deck that I'm using is a little abrupt, but it's meant to help you acknowledge your possible shadow side that maybe you are not. Sometimes people come into our lives and tell us the unwanted truths, and sometimes they are not the truths, but it still takes us to a place where maybe if we allow it to, we can open ourselves up and listen, and we can try and get the message out of it and do better in our lives if we just open up to a little bit of constructive criticism. Let's see what Spirit says that others are misreading about you. Envy. They may see you at times as someone who can be envy. That is a completely normal human emotion to feel. But the message here is to remind yourself that no one has it all. It's okay to celebrate others' successes. You truly are good enough. Also, suspicious. They may see you as someone who comes across as being too suspicious, not someone who is very trusting. Suspiciousness is a quality of distrust and disbelief. Give yourself reasons why you feel this way as opportunities to grow and change. And then let's get a little bit more information as to how others may misread you. Angels, how may others continue to misread pile 2, please? All right? Lack of will. A part of you has given up hope and stopped trying. Hang in there. It's not over, and there's more to do. So maybe others may be seeing you right now as someone who has been through it all, has been through a difficult time. Maybe you are going through the recovery phase, and with recovery comes pause. And with recovery comes peace and quiet and going inward. And people may see you right now as sleeping too much, not getting out there, not doing what you need to do to get better, where in reality, you are doing what you need to do. They are misunderstanding your need for quiet, your need for going inward, your need for introspection as a lack of will. So therefore, you do not have to prove anything to anyone. This message is more for you to know that, are you really significantly delaying your progress of some sort? Are you willing to balance things out? a little bit more, to allow yourself the time to go inward and be quiet and peaceful, and to also give yourself the chance to get out of the situation, to continue to grow and to take the chances that you need, the leaps that you need to move on. So those are the messages for you. Advice from Spirit is the next one. How can you improve on your aura? Which archangel amplifies your aura? Which archangel is with you to amplify on your aura? Which archangel is with you to amplify on your aura? Wow. The King of Kings, although he wouldn't allow anyone to consider him a king, Michael, Archangel Michael, the defender, the protector, and rightfully the right one for this particular group who is listening. The healing group. It says here, defender and protector of the earth, reveals the truth, restores faith, reassurance, strength, courage, resolve, cutting cords. Call upon me when you feel afraid, lonely, in despair, or in need of courage and protection. The gemstone for Michael is sapphire. His day is Sunday, and his keyword is trust. Also connected here with the zodiac sign Leo again. Leo energy here. Leo with the citrine color. I'm seeing a lot of Leo in this reading. Michael, beautiful Michael, is the one who amplifies your aura to help you get through difficult times. Very, very special. Let's finish up with some angel messages to you, for you. Angel messages for those in pile 2, please. Say what you need to say to them, angels. Thank you. Right here, shoebox, meaning treat yourself to something nice and something you should have been wanting. You have a new journey up ahead. You are more than ready for what's to come. Take more time for exercise or find ways to increase your heart rate more often for better health. All right, angel message number 2 for you. Angel message number 2, please. Angel message number 2, please. Thank you. We have Iabamia, and it says, get in touch with nature. This will help you clear your mind and refresh your spirit. A lot of getting out there. I think I was mentioning in the reading to balance out your introspection and also getting out there. So we have 2 messages of getting out there, getting some fresh air, getting some exercise, getting some nice, beautiful energy from daylight, from fresh air, from nature. And last angel message for you is, there is great strength in vulnerability. Freely embrace your authentic self to find your true power. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful messages to you. All right, this was your reading, pile 2. Remember that your aura is not meant to be understood by everyone. It is meant to resonate with those aligned with your soul. So not everyone is going to be able to see what your aura is saying about you. Some have that capability and some do not. So if you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like, a share, a subscribe, and I will see you at your next reading. Come back again. Thanks for joining me. My name was Lucy B. Bye-bye for now. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose here the beautiful rose of Amethyst. Beautiful, beautiful amethyst, which allows for incredible spiritual connection and spiritual protection. Let's put this right over here, and we have this shadowy star card that you decided to pick. And the star card is all about hope and healing and finding balance within the spiritual and the physical world, finding balance within your conscious and your unconscious. This card is so beautiful because it allows us to understand that no matter what, there is hope in every aspect of our lives if we look deeply enough. So let's put it over here as the leading card here, and let's go ahead and start off right away with the first question, which is, what is your dominant aura color, the primary vibration color that people sense immediately when they meet you? So let's take a look at what your primary dominant aura is when people meet you. Angels, what is the dominant aura that people perceive when they meet those from pile 3, please? The color that they perceive when they first meet you is a deep reddish color, a deep color that represents mystery, all things that are unseen. A deep reddish violet-y color. The impression that they get when they see you, as I see everyone here with the sign of communication, but what I get here is they see you as someone who can be very secretive, someone who is mysterious, someone who does not share easily about their life. A richness about you, a charismatic, passionate type of energy mixed in with your mystery. A glow about you. That comes across actually very, very beautiful, very attractive. A little on the dark side. This is the main message that I'm getting from those of pile 3. It may not resonate for everyone, but this is definitely, at least for one of you, the initial aura that at least for some of you are being picked up by those who are also intuitive. Let's continue to go on and see. Also, the bottom here says accuracy, expression, intimacy, and honest. So I'm getting someone who is very sensual as well. You also come across as someone who it can be honest, very honest, that can be relied upon. Someone who's very animated and expressive. Uses his or her hands a lot to communicate. And someone who is also very good at whatever you decide that you want to do. You're accurate, you're very persistent and determined. Almost a little bit on the OCD, we'll say. of perfection. Some of you may be Virgo, is what I'm getting here, Virgo. So let's go on. Let's see. That was the initial impression of what people see about you. Let's see what else. What else? How do people feel when they meet you? How do they feel around you when they meet you? Are they scared of you? Do they run for the hills? Sorry, I just dropped my cards. Give me a second. All right. Do they feel calm? How do people feel when they meet those of pile 3? And give me as many varieties as possible, as there may be obviously more than one. This one. Dare, she who flies. I feel like there needs to be one, maybe even two more for this pile. Let's see. Thank you, and there they are. Two more. She who hesitates and she who calms. She who calms came out, I believe, in pile 1. There may be messages in pile 1 for you as well. Let's move these around. Put this guy over here. I'm going to actually move this guy completely out of the way. There we go. Now we have more room since we're getting more cards here. So we have She Who Flies, Valaris. Yes, I did get the impression that at least for some of you, you're very charismatic. You are someone who talks a lot, who communicates a lot, who likes to talk, who likes to use your hands when you speak. But if you see this card right here, you also come across as being someone who's very mysterious. That's what I'm getting. And someone who is very independent and knows what he or she wants and doesn't take crap from anyone. I know that I've mentioned that pretty much from all 3 of the piles. That's the energy that I'm getting. I'm getting the energy of people here that are very strong-willed in all 3 piles. Very, very strong-willed and very determined in their life. The actual message down here for Valaris says, dare, do, and reach. Once you set out to do something, you do it. So the energy that you show to others is, how do they feel around you? Inspired. They feel inspired when they meet you. They see that you have a lot going on in your life. And they know that you've worked hard to be able to get to where you are. So they feel inspired when they meet you. Over here with Mora, for others, she who hesitates, we have the opposite. Somebody who is very, very strong and determined, but at some times they may see you as someone who is afraid to push forward, to move forward. There is a vulnerability about some of you as well that comes across when people meet you. A little bit of the shyness of or lacking confidence in something. So this may be something that you are unconsciously portraying to others when they first meet you, what your persona, your aura is sharing. And then we have the other here, who is she who's calm, a very calming nature about you, very pure, very quiet, very intuitive, very intellectual, very independent as well. Somebody who's very, very wise and brings the aura, the light that comes in, that comes into the environment, a very peaceful, calming light when you go into a room or into a situation that you feel may be difficult, may be negative in that moment. Your light changes things in that environment. You may be all 3. You may be all 3. All right, let's keep going with the next question. And that is, what message does your aura send out about who you are? What are the messages that your aura sends out about who you are, what others may intuitively pick up about you. What messages? What messages do you send out to others silently? The aura is the language of your soul. So what are you sending out to others that others are picking up? Let's see about who you are. And of course that is to those who are intuitive as well, as this is not something that everyone can do. And we have the Magician and we have the Moon. Okay. Exactly what I was saying earlier. Both cards are the cards of very mysterious people. We have the Moon, which goes exactly with what I was saying initially, as someone who comes across as mysterious, someone who comes across as someone who you don't really know. No matter how long somebody knows you, they don't really know the essence of who you are inside. Only some people do you allow to get that close, to get to know who you are. And the Magician is the same, just in another way. Mysterious, able to manifest what he or she wants in their life, independent. So we have two cards here that are very flowy, very dark, very mysterious, which goes immediately with the aura that came out initially of passionate, dark, sensual type of person, charismatic, passionate. Sorry, I have my doggy in the background who wants to come in, but he can't, unfortunately. Let's see, what else does this particular card show about you? What messages do you send out? What messages do you send out about who you are? Prosperity, all right? That message goes with someone who comes across, whether it's true or not, as someone who believes in moving up in their life, someone who comes across as being someone who has it all. You have looks, you have charm, you have intelligence. You seem to have either a lot going on for your life or the ability to be able to get a lot in your life. But if you look back here, we still have that moon. The moon, which is very hidden almost, indicating that you still are someone who hides things, who doesn't open up to every single person that they meet 100%. No matter that you are somebody who maybe is friendly and communicates and likes to talk and all that, there's still a very private part of you that you keep hidden. Not everyone is like this. Some people are very open book. In your case, you are very choosy as to who you open up to let all your secrets out. Very, very specific and very, very choosy as to who you allow in your world. Okay, let's see next. What information, what messages do people misread about you? And we shouldn't really care about what others think about us, you know? But sometimes When people think about something about us, oftentimes there is some truth in it. And there are messages in how they view you where you can, with an open heart, pick what might be something that they're right about and grow from it and learn from it. So even though we shouldn't care about what others think about us, sometimes Spirit lets us know that there may be some truth into what they are thinking or saying about us. And so let's see what these delicate but harsh cards are going to say about what others misread about you. And please understand that these are cards just to give you guidance and support to help you grow. They are a little harsh, but let's see what they have as information and guidance for you. What do people misread about pile 3? No bounds. You are overstepping your authority right now. There's no need to control others to be successful. So, others may see you at times to be a little bit on the controlling side of setting your goals and just barreling on through without always considering your actions and how that may be impacting others around you. So this is a message that had to come to you, as others may misread you sometimes as thinking because you are someone who is so strong and independent and knows how to get what it is that you want. They may see you as sometimes getting what you want at whatever cost to get it. And that may be a message to you that there may be a little bit more gentler ways of getting what it is that you need, what you set out to get. As it says at the bottom, there's no need to control others to be successful. Let others be who they are, how they are, and figure out ways to get what you want without having to control the situation, is the message that I'm getting there. What else? Angels, what else do others misread about pile 3? All right, take it with a grain of salt. Manipulative. Let go of wanting to exert power over someone or a situation. Do you need to work on your self-esteem? Okay, be open-minded, open-hearted about this. And that goes with the same control message as well. The more we open up ourselves to looking at our shadow side, the better we become at incorporating and integrating our shadow with our positive self. Alrighty, so now we are going to go with advice from Spirit as to which archangel walks with you and amplifies your aura. Which archangel is there to help you improve on your aura? Which archangel is there to help you improve on your aura? Which archangel is here and walks with pile 3 to help them improve on their aura? And we have Archangel Phanuel. This is the angel of hope and peace. Number 43 may be of significance to you. Some of you may be 43. It is the angel of hope and peace. He fights evil. Light wins, powerful force, break free, confidence, faith, and trust. I ignite the power of hope in your heart to help you gain victory over evil in order to establish peace in your life. His stones are the tiger eye, timeless, and the answer that you may be seeking right now is yes. This archangel is the one for you right now that supports you and amplifies your aura and helps you on a daily basis to bring in more hope and peace into your life. So when you are down, seek out Archangel Phanuel. Look him up and get some information about him. All right, let's finish up with some angel messages for you. What messages do you have, angels, for them? What messages do you have for them, angels? What finishing up advice do you have for them? Pile 3. Finishing up messages. Thank you. Pink bow, you are an example. Be mindful of who's watching. Look more into inner child healing. Express more kindness is who you are, and the people around you need more of it. Angel message cards to you. Advice, please, angels, for those in pile 3. Advice, please, for those in pile 3. Got 2 messages. We have Omael and Haziel. Omael says, have patience. Today, your focuses should be production and creation. And Haziel says, what have you promised that you haven't fulfilled? Our word is our bond. Keep yours today. Archangel Haziel, I think, has come out on all 3 piles. Very, very interesting. It's interesting how I shuffle and these messages keep coming out. That's a prime example that these particular angels are here during this reading and throughout the entire reading as I've gone from pile 1 to pile 3 in one complete video shooting. So video recording. All right. Last little messages, mini messages for pile 3, please. We got a bunch of messages for you. We have, every prayer is heard. Trust that the answers are unfolding in perfect timing. Your resilience is inspiring. Keep going. A breakthrough is closer than you think. Every step you take towards self-love and empowerment is a victory worth celebrating. Honor your progress and trust in your growth. With your inner being as your guide, your presence naturally inspires and uplifts the people around you. And joy is your birthright. Seek it in the little things and let it fill your heart. All right, pile number 3. This was your reading. Remember that your aura is not meant to be understood by everyone. It is meant to resonate with those aligned with your soul. So not everyone will be able to pick up this information. And I guess that's okay too, especially for pile 3, since you like having a little bit of that secrecy, of that mystery. So if you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and especially subscribe so I can get the information out there to others. I'm just here to activate my creativity, get the information of the angels out to those who are interested in learning about it, interested in hearing it. and expanding and improving on those who are like-minded and want to improve on their lives more and follow the words of their angels and of spirit. That's all I'm here for. Thank you so much. This was your reading. My name is Lucy B. And until next time, I'll see you at your next reading. Bye-bye for now.